Bandit signs are here. Digital bandit signs are going to completely change this year and the beginning of next year forever the way wholesaling real estate is done. I truly believe that this year, after we've launched digital bandit signs on this YouTube channel, Flipper, other YouTube channels, that we've created a new marketing strategy that no other wholesaler, I can tell you, has done on a large scale tactic that has worked so well for newbies. Every single year, someone comes up with a new method of wholesaling and a new way of doing things. But frankly, it's something that's been done 20, 30 years ago. And really, the thing I want to tell you today is how you can make about $250,000 this year with the power of digital bandit signs. This, for many people watching this, is a brand new virtual wholesaling strategy, heck, a regular wholesaling real estate strategy that is going to get you rich, that is actually going to put the keys to success back in your hands. This is something that is completely open and completely free. The honest truth is, there are some gurus that charge 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Heck, I've seen $10,000 plus programs on things like this. But most of the wholesaling gurus never talk about it. They don't want to mention this strategy. They don't want anyone to know about it. You know why? Because frankly, it's a free strategy. It's not saturated. It gets a ton of deals. And it's a little bit of old school mixed in with the new school. And what I'm going to do today is really show you how you can actually start using digital bandit signs, this free method, to make $250,000. Bless me, or bless you, bless me. $250,000 this year in wholesaling real estate. This is something that I can't really make money off of you doing, just talking about it, but I feel like you should be doing this. And I know for a fact most wholesalers who are watching this are not doing this strategy at all. So what I'm going to do today, right now, is really break down exactly how you can start using digital bandit signs and virtual wholesaling to make $250,000 a year. That's right. Not 10 grand a month, not 5 grand a month, not 4, but $250,000 plus per year in virtual wholesaling real estate. Guys, this is a strategy the gurus do not want me to tell you. This has been super big secret. I'm excited to break down and share with you exactly today how to do it. So without further ado, let's break this down. Let's get it going. So this is a method that I call digital bandit signs. All right. We gotta make a pop. Okay. So we're not even make it black. We'll make it red. Okay. Because I feel like we got to make this thing urgent for the people watching this today. I will tell you, I want to know in the live stream. So this is a live stream, right? Let me know in the comments how many of you guys have consistently posted digital bandit signs. Let's do it for the past month. I'm always curious. Further and further, what I'll let you know about digital bandit signs, this is a method Rick did about 17, 18 years ago that produced a lot of insane, great wholesaling real estate results. That unfortunately, with the way technology was, it was just so difficult to do. And some gurus came and gone and did stuff about it. It was okay. And then really AI came about and really revamped this method. And we kind of ran with it. And it's worked really well for the people watching this. We did some soft launches on it. This isn't like the first time ever talking about it. I've had this in wholesaling.com forever. But for the public on this YouTube channel, the Zach Ginn YouTube channel, I really haven't talked about it too much. For a lot of people watching this might be like a secret that I'm telling you about. So let's talk about this. Let's get into it. The first thing we have to understand, I know I get in trouble every single time I say this. People roll their eyes, but the gurus are coming. And what do I mean by this? Ever since we launched the term digital bandit signs, more and more gurus have been trying to put their own spin on it, trying to sell a course. Maybe charge it a little $500 thing here, maybe a quick grand right there, maybe a quick here and there, right? And I'm seeing it pop up more and more and more. And the unfortunate part is every time I make a video about digital bandit signs or a brand new method, heck, we got reverse trying for dollars back there, right? Every single time of like new little strategy I talk about in wholesaling real estate, gurus take that, they copy it, they try to steal it and use it for their own thing. Now, I don't make money selling courses to you guys. So unfortunately, right, it's not good right now. Most people, you can kind of learn digital bandit signs from me, talk to me one-on-ones. You can join Flipper Plus literally by just sending me JV deals or paying a small fee to hop on. But like, I'm not selling you digital bandit sign courses, right? I mean, if you want to get started, you just watch this video and do it. If you want to get started, just go to wholesaling.com. The information has always been free and it always will be free. The gurus are coming about here trying to lock digital bandit signs away from you so you don't do it. So I just want everyone to understand what digital bandit signs are. You are going to see gurus come out in the next year about I think I have an animal, but like these animals are already being used by people. Let's do the rock. I can't say that word. not the Rhineland snowbird. That's what I was going to say. Let's call it the Marlin method. All right. So Marlin's a fish. I like fishing, right? They'll call it the Marlin method. And what the Marlin method is, just like a marlin, like a fish, is then they use digital bandit signs and they sell you a $5,000 course on it, right? That's what gurus do. And guru people do guru stuff, right? But they're coming for this method. They're coming hard and they're trying really, really as much as they can to try to monetize everything I do. They it's like stealing my information and then selling it to you guys. That's what gurus love doing. And I've seen it so many times, but the gurus are coming. What I mean by this is once the gurus kind of try to start stealing this, they're going to tell everyone about it. And then this method is going to get very saturated. So this is like buying stocks before they blow up. Like you should be doing this now. So if you put 10 hours in digital bandit signs today as of this video, you're going to get the same results as if you did 100 hours of it in the next 4 or 5 years. Because there's just, with the TikTok wholesalers that are coming at it, this method is going to get way more saturated. And I know with the way our YouTube channel is running and the amount of people subscribing, it's going to be very difficult to do this strategy as well now than in 3 or 4 years when the channel gets way bigger. So what I'm not doing this from wave ego. I'm just telling you, like, more people are going to do it. You should do it now. That's why I tell you, go to wholesaling.com, hop on the one-on-ones that I do now, because in the next 4 years, it's going to be harder to hop on a one-on-one with me than it's going to be easier. So the gurus are coming. Be careful. But let's kind of talk about this free marketing method before the wholesaling gurus saturate it. For the virtual wholesaling gurus come in here and try to snatch it, right? Now, I will give you this disclaimer. This is a legitimate disclaimer, okay? There are some gurus, people know who I'm talking about, that have sold this, not exact method, but a very, very similar type of method for about $5,000. We've gotten cease and desist letters. We have been told that we are going to be in litigation for teaching this method and all these things. For the past 2 years, I've had to deal with the stress, the lawyers, the harassment about teaching this type of method. The one that I'm actually telling you right now today. This is why I'm serious about it, right? And the only reason why I have not been we haven't gone to court and stuff like this is because we can prove to lawyers and we have all the facts that Rick has actually been doing this method for 18 plus years and the guru only started doing it 3 years ago. There's one famous case where we did that, and gurus are very hush hush about these things because they get embarrassed. Gurus do what gurus do. But Rick's been doing this method for about 18 years. And what digital bandit signs is what Rick did for 18 years ago. And then we kind of add an AI spin to it. And that's digital bandit signs, right? So that's exactly what basically we're doing. So we're doing this. So what is it? Digital bandit signs. We are sticking out digitally online ads, bandit signs, whatever you want to call them. I got started out in wholesaling real estate by actually doing bandit signs. I stick them out in the ground. And basically what you do here is you can digitally put these signs out and then online. It's a pretty fascinating thing to do. And this is what we're basically teaching today. You're going to stick these bandit signs online digitally. And the reason why this is so cool is you don't have to live in Indianapolis, Indiana to do this, right? You don't have to. You can literally go out here. This is why I think it's so fascinating and cool. You can be in Lagos, Nigeria, and post it in Indianapolis and get the same exact results as the person living in Indianapolis. So this is why if you're virtually wholesaling right now, this is such an amazing video, such an amazing opportunity. And I'm not trying to charge you in for if you're trying to wholesale out here in Africa, right? Maybe you don't have $15,000 to go pay for a mastermind paid program, right? Maybe it might be a little better for you if we can just, get the same advantage as those guys spending $5,000, $6,000 every single month in marketing or paying all these gurus, and you get the same information on your fingertips. This is why I created wholesaling.com. This is why me and Rick are still the only people on the internet as of this video to have a complete wholesaling course that is free. The only person. There's not been one guru who has taught more wholesalers how to get started in wholesaling real estate than me. Oh, what about this guy or this guy? Going through a complete course? Nope, never done. It has never been on a hundreds of thousands of people scale that we do. It's insane. Never been done, except we're doing it. You know why? Because I'm not a stinking broke wholesaling guru, and I'm going to give you the facts, the information, so you can get rich right now today. So let's get into it. Let's just break this all down and get it going. You might want to take screenshots of this right now. You might want to take notes, whatever type of strategy you like doing. But this is what it's going to be. So how do you do digital bandit signs? How do you start doing this right? Number one, basically what I want you to understand is we are going to put signs out digitally online. Now, I will call this a poll. Actually, let's do a poll here. I can do polls on the YouTube channel now. Okay, we're gonna do a little poll here. I have personally found from talking to people watching this channel subscribed, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe to this YouTube channel. About 1% of the people watching this have posted at least 2 ads a day for the past 90 days straight. It's insane. It's sad, but it's true. And so, hey, we can start a poll. All right, we'll do the poll later. I don't want to give any fluff on this video. I got to do a full breakdown. So we're just, let me know in the comments, guys. Have you posted digital bandit signs, at least 2 of them a day on both platforms every day for 9 days straight? The only ones that I know of that have done it have always gotten deals from it consistently. The fact is, this method I'm teaching you today is not a method you do for a day or a week and then you see instant results, right? This is a method like working out where, yeah, if you do it every day for a week, you're not going to see results. But I'm telling you, if you do it every day for a couple of years, you're going to see not just a little results, you're going to see insane results because these ads are compound interest over time and they always pay up, right? And that's kind of the point today, right? About 1% of people watching this have posted every day for every time, like for all this time, right? I do 4 ads a day every 2 days, right? No, it's not every day. It's only been 22 days. Guys, you have to be doing what I'm teaching you today every day, at least 90 days straight, right? Like you have to do that. So what we're going to do is just teach you today exactly how to do that, then how to scale this out to many other virtual wholesaling markets so you can expand this and make a ton of money virtually wholesaling with digital bandit signs. Now, what is this? How do we do it? Like all the methods, I'm going to give all my ad copy. I'm going to give it all right now. But how do you do it, right? Number 1, we're going to post about, if you want to make $250,000 just from digital bandit signs alone, okay? Like I'm just saying, I'm not trying to scare you. Maybe you want to make, I don't know, 50 grand this year, 60, 70 grand. You can just do a little side thing, right? But you want to do it on a large scale, like only working still 4 or 5 hours a day, maybe at most for 250 grand. That's a lot of money. I think that's pretty good. I'll post about 50 to 100 metros a day for about $250,000 a year. Now you can do a little more, you can do a little less. It's not that much if you're copying and pasting it and you're doing it all, the Craigslist, you kind of have the system set up for it. It's really not too crazy, not too complicated for it. So you can go from there. Now, I'd love to go live on this and show you. I mean, we're live right now, but I got to show you exactly me posting, going Craigslist, all these things. But, privacy policy on the stupid YouTube guidelines, which I'm not calling stupid. I think they're great and amazing. We just can't do it. So we have it inside of freelisting.com. So what is, you might be watching like, whoa, what's going on? Zach's talking gibberish again, which I always usually am. What's a digital bandit sign? How do I do this? What's going on? All right. So again, digital bandit signs are basically ads you can post on Craigslist and Facebook groups. And these are ads that are basically like these digital type of signs that we can post out here and actually get sellers to actually want to talk to us. And it's great because these are inbound leads that actually give us wholesaling real estate results. What I tell you is like, what's a digital bandit sign? These are the ads. So how do we do it, right? Well, number 1, why should we post digital bandit signs? I don't think I've said this enough, but I'll keep saying this, and heck, I'm going to keep repeating this. Number 1, you should do it because it helped a lot of wholesalers get results. I think there's a lot of people watching this right now that give me a lot of stinking complaints. And if you haven't heard the complaints, you probably haven't been doing it enough. I get a lot of complaints every day, mostly always positive stuff, but usually I get, you get a little bit of complaints, right? What are these complaints? Oh, Zach, I'm virtually wholesaling. It's so difficult to get started. Everything's so hard. Oh, I don't have enough time. Oh, I don't want to cold call. I don't want to text. It's so difficult. Where do I find the sellers? What's my script? And I get all these complaints. And I always say, like, government lists, digital bandit signs. Like, there's all these different type of strategies to get rich in wholesaling. There's so many ways to get deals. That's why I love talking to beginner wholesalers that struggle to find wholesaling deals, that struggle to close sellers. Because if you just go through the free course, it is all in there. But why should you watching this right now start posting digital bandit signs? Because digital bandit signs for a lot of virtual wholesalers right now is going to be your key. It is going to be the thing that is actually going to help you become successful. It's actually going to be that little thing that we can start using today to start getting wholesaling real estate deals inbound in our inbox to answer, so you start closing deals and making money. So why should you post them? Because they get results. Number two, the saturation is coming. The TikTok wholesalers, they're coming. All right. Like, if you like it or not, a wholesaling real estate industry is going to get more saturated. I know the gurus are happy because they start selling more, but like, the truth is, it's going to be harder for some wholesalers to get more deals. If like you don't know what you're doing and you're doing the same old stuff, your results might be worse. So you got to get a little more niched out. And this is going to be a method that not a lot of wholesalers are doing right now, that a more amount of them are going to do, because they're just going to have to get more niched out. And this is one thing, right? This is why you start pulling probates now, because probates are going to get hard in the next 3 to 4 years. But if you start getting good at wholesaling, it doesn't matter how many people, like, do you think Kobe Bryant cared how many new rookies came in the NBA? He's going to destroy them all. Michael Jordan, they're going to destroy them all. They didn't care about the newbies coming in, right? Because they know they're better than them already. Same thing for you. We just got to get our skills up and start making a ton of money and getting rich in wholesaling real estate. So as you know, the saturation is coming. The wholesalers are coming in, and they are just going to make it wholesaling a little more difficult. Not a bad thing, but we got to understand this. So how do we actually go out here and do it, right? Again, we post ads on Facebook groups. We post them on Craigslist ads. Those are the two methods right now, as of this video, to start getting deals. So how do we do it? What's the method? Where's my secret for it? Let's reveal it. Let's break it all down. Now, in freewholesaling.com, my free wholesaling course, I should break this down a little more in depth, but let's kind of break this all down here. Number one, we're going to go to ChatGPT. All right. ChatGPT, or Bard AI, is basically our little AI tool section thing, right? It's going to be actually the little machine creating the ads for us. And what it's going to do is create templates. What it's going to do is actually create ad copy. What it's going to do is actually create the digital Bandit signs for us, kind of our printer, if you will, on actually getting wholesaling real estate deals done. So what we're going to do here is go to ChatGPT. We're going to go to Bard AI. We're going to ask it to write a Craigslist ad saying something that is well thought of, right? That's pretty much what it, let me give you an example, right? So basically what it's going to be is like, ask ChatGPT or Bard AI to create a Craigslist ad saying, this is just, guys, you should not copy this word for word. You should probably put your own spin on it. You need to put your own spin on it. But like, hey, me and my partner, Diego, are looking to buy 2 more houses in the Meridian Bay area in the next 5 days. And what's going to do, ChatGPT or Bard AI, it's going to create those digital Bandit signs for you. And it's going to create it, and it's going to make the ad look good. You got to be smart with it. So the reason why I'm not giving you exactly all of my ad copy on this is because you need to be like, use your own head. Same thing with SMS, right? Like, I love giving you my SMS ad copy, but you guys use it word for word, and then the delivery rate sucks. And you come back to me like, Zach, where the delivery rates? I told you, like, the delivery rate sucks is because you're not using your own dang brain. Use your brain for this stuff. It's ridiculous. If you want to get guru results, use the guru scripts, and you're going to get no results. Because if you use scripts that everyone else does, of course your SMS is going to suck. This is why if you want your digital Bandit signs to do well, you're going to have to actually use your own brain. I know most of you guys watching this are smart. If you're a guru, I know you're dumb. But like, outside of being a guru, you're going to be fine. Okay? I think y'all have brain and be like, okay, you know, I put my own spin to this, right? And the AI is going to spit something out pretty cool. And then you can also, like, let's say you really want to keep things simple, ask the AI something like, create a variation of this, but make it seem like it was written by a completely different person, or create like 50 variations. It could create as much as you want. It's AI. It's pretty cool. It's a robot basically, but it's a word processing thing. You know, kind of the gist here, but like in the next 5 days, make the ad. So like, I'm looking to buy in the next 5 days. It'll pop it all up there. It's pretty dang gangster, I would say. One thing I will tell for everyone, and this is for the people that actually are watching this far, add emojis. Okay. That's one secret I tell you. For Craigslist ads, we have seen currently in this video, and I really shouldn't be dropping this, but I'm just trying to school so many gurus today. That's all I'm looking to do. I'm before they start their courses, I'm just trying to drop these videos just to make them all cry, because I like watching a guru cry. It's kind of funny. So add it to add emojis. When you have emojis on Craigslist ads, they usually get better results. And what we'll do there, put your phone number there, put your contact information, and just call. A lot of you guys are actually getting other wholesalers calling you, which is great for JVing too. And it's a great method to get wholesaling deals, right? And you can also use like Facebook groups too. And so what is this? Like, go to ChatGPT, go to Bard AI, ask it to write a post. And what you're gonna do is like look for Facebook groups in like certain cities and demographics. So like if I'm in San Diego, like the San Diego Dog Lovers Facebook group, and just say, hey, here's a pic of me and my dog. Also include that I'm looking to buy 2 more houses in the San Diego market in the next 5 days. And just put that in there and it'll spit out an ad template for you. Bard AI is really cool with this. ChatGPT is really cool with this. And it works really stinking well. The truth is, there's not much to talk about this. You got to just create the bandit signs, digital bandit signs, post them every day for 90 days straight, once a day, every day, and do a different variation every single day. So have AI write it and go from there. Now, there are going to be some days where you do the Craigslist ad and it's going to get flagged. Okay, no big deal. We ain't crying about it, right? What we're going to do is figure out why it got flagged. There's usually some keywords in there we got to do and just start doing different variations. For 90 days, that's 90 different variations. Some are going to get flagged and some of them aren't. You're going to figure out why some are getting flagged and some aren't. Every Craigslist is a little different. And then you're going to be like, okay, whoa, what I need to do now, okay, is start doing like this and start doing like that. Like you start mixing and matching, so all these things, and boom, you're going to figure out very fast what ad copy is working and what ad copy isn't. You might be like, whoa, Zach, this is exactly how I do SMS. That's exactly right. I'll literally do 300 different SMS ad copies. And then I'll figure out that like these 15 get like 95% delivery rates and the rest get like 70. I'm going to keep expanding on what made the 15 click and start doing that, right? I'm very data driven when it comes to those type of things. And it actually gives me really good results. So that's what I actually like doing. So you should start looking at things like that to get results. The truth is you do the same thing with Facebook groups and you just start going in like that, right? You just have to consistently post to consistently get deals. Let me repeat myself one last time. You are going to have to consistently post on these digital bandit signs to consistently get deals. You're watching this video because you want to make $250,000 this year in virtual wholesaling, right? You're not watching this video because you want to be a lazy bum being broke all day. I got plenty of broke wholesalers I can go show you, right? Guess what they all do? They don't consistently show up. They don't consistently put the work in. They don't consistently put the post on the digital bandit signs. Heck, they don't even know what digital bandit signs is because they're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, right? They don't go to freewholesaling.com. They don't learn all this stuff, right? What you need to understand is if you want to get money, like we're talking about today, how to make $250,000 a year, you're going to have to put your butt to work. You're actually going to have to go out here and do a grind. You're actually going to have to go out here and actually do the things that most wholesalers aren't willing to do. Most wholesalers aren't willing to go post digital bandit signs every single day. Why? Because it's just too much work for them. They'd rather cold call an extra 3 hours, which I think is ridiculous, but you just got to work. That is the secret here. Consistency. Heck, some people call it discipline. You know, I don't like to use motivation on this, but like if you just consistently put in the work, you consistently show up every single day, and you can consistently keep going out here and never stopping and always being the man or woman you know you need to be, and just show up every day, become the best version of yourself, you'll start doing more deals, you'll get rich, and you'll actually become a successful wholesaler. Consistently post and consistently get deals. Remember, guys, digital bandit signs are here to stay. I spilled the bag out there, right? It is insane to me how so many wholesalers will get information like this. All right. It drives me insane. So many people will literally get this information that can get them $250,000, heck, $100,000, $150,000, and they just don't use it. They'll get freewholesaling.com, right? The greatest free wholesaling, heck, the greatest course on wholesaling on the planet that is free, by the way. I will literally gift that to them for free. I will give them all this great information. I'll say, hey, this is a way to make $250,000. Now we're going to do our digital bandit signs. This is great to get pre-foreclosures. This is a free way to do SMS. This is a free way to do this. Here's my script. I'll give you all for free. I'll give you a pathway to go join FlipLurk Plus for free. I'll give you a pathway for everything that I do for free. Always a pathway. But you, I'm talking to you right now, are getting this information saying, you know what? I don't want to go do the work. Well, wait. But if you've paid me $4,000, you'd suddenly start doing what I'm saying. Why is that? It drives me crazy. You need to put in the work in to get the results. Consistently post and consistently get wholesaling real estate deals. So what I want to do is answer some questions, see how I can help you guys out in wholesaling real estate, and go from there. So let's get this going, and let's go. So El Fuentes, or Fuentes says, I feel like emojis flagged my ad on Craigslist. Well, if you feel like it did, try testing them out with ones that did have emojis, and you're good to go. Right? That's kind of a little secret here. I don't think a lot of wholesalers understand this, but like, I feel like emojis, some Craigslist they do, some they don't. I would say I prefer putting them in because they always get better results. But if they do get flagged, then you can always take them back, right? She says, are you talking to me now? Yeah, I'm talking to you, Steve, Mr. Patriots fan. How was that today, huh? I'm bitter for the past 10 years of my life. You got to give me a break, okay? Go Dolphins. All right. Manuel says, what do you say when you ask for open or active code violations list, and they say that they provide it, and they'll provide it if you give them a specific address? Oh, Lord. Okay, so I like this. This is always funny. Whenever someone ever tells me that, I always go nuts. So what I do is actually I literally go out here and I'll go to the tax rolls, and I will literally give them a list of every single property in Houston, Texas, and say, here's the list of all the properties. Give me a yes or no if they have an active code violation. You want to play this game. They'd be like, oh, right. And so people say this, oh, okay, we give you a list of code violations. You just give me the property address and I'll tell you if they got a violation or not. So what do you think I do, Emmanuel? I give them a list of every single property in the entire city. So I'm like, all right, we'll go off for that and do that. Because technically they'll give you all the open code violations, right? I know it's kind of a nasty thing to do, but you can actually download your tax rolls. They're called tax rolls for free, usually from the property appraiser or tax assessor. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Austin, what's up, my man? I Google Calendar to alert me to post digital bandit signs, sign, and cold call every day. I love seeing that. Shout out to you, Austin. Yeah, they flagged it in the bio, but the title they don't. Okay, so you can put in the title, don't put it on the bio. I guess that's the secret. Any cash buyers in Detroit that buy more than 30 single family have a portfolio of 41. Section 8, go contact him. Asking 8 million. See, bro, do I look up the real oddball Z? Like, what like, yeah, I know you're probably legit wholesale, but like, what name is that? The real oddball Z? Is that the name your mama gave you? I want to know. I'm actually kind of curious here. I don't think it is. So you should probably get a better name than that. Unless that's your government given name, then sure, the oddball Z. I don't think that's the name. Well, adding emojis also help with your post not getting taken down in some markets. The problem is some do, some don't. What you need to do is post them and see if they do or don't. I'm telling you, AI, it's a great change. My ad copy starts with this. This is Zach. I mean, Steve. All right, that kind of cracks me up. That's kind of funny. What's up, Amelia? How are you? Awesome. Word to Y says, how often would you post in a single Facebook group without being spammy? Once every other day, most likely. But one thing I can tell you here, if you're watching this, is there's like hundreds of groups to be doing. So like, it's not that difficult to do. Steve said, my partner has a tenant occupied condo in, I'm going to get roasted for this. Worcester for wholesale. If you're interested, it would be straight assignment, not subject to. Email me that property. I do have some buyers in Worcester, I believe, in sellmypaper.com. So maybe might actually work. All right, cool. Let's see here. People are networking the comments. I like seeing that. Shout out to Austin. Keep doing it. 2 months. Love it. All right, let's see what the comments we got here. I hope everyone's having a good day today. All right. Fine networking here. Montgomery in the house. Awesome. A lot of hustlers, they get deals under contract. They're trying to sell. I like seeing it. People got it. Hello. Josh from Port St. Lucie. Awesome. Awesome. I know the Dolphins won. Congrats. You know it. You know it. I'm just kidding, because next time the Dolphins lose, all the Eagles fans went crazy on me, so I got to be quiet. Yeah. And heck, even the Bills fans. Jeez Louise. All right. From Aaron. Hey, Zach, quick question. I'm redoing all my list and prop streams, so starting over to be more organized. My question to you, do you prefer doing counties rather than the cities? I prefer counties over cities, because I'll pull the county list and then I'll take out the cities and the areas I don't like or I prefer not to do. So overall, that's probably the one I'd probably avoid. But yeah, I like to do it by county. And then when I do it by county, then I'll get rid of the areas in the county I don't like. And so, like, for example, I always tell you is like, I like wholesaling in Indian River County. There is a specific city in there. It's called Gifford. If you're from Gifford watching this, like, I'm not trying to make fun of you. Like, you probably get it. Like, it's an area that's very high crime rate. The properties will go for 30, 40 grand, and most of my buyers refuse to buy there. And so I feel like when I'm paying all this money on direct mail, I'm wasting my money marketing in that city. That's just a little tidbit I've seen from wholesaling in like that area in a local market, right? So I'll take the whole county list and I'll get rid of that part, right? I just get rid of certain subdivisions too. And so, like, I'll pull the whole county and then just kind of niche it down from there till I get to the place I like. I like county. It's less congested list. We're doing 3 to 4 cities. Yeah, people like being cash buyers in counties, not cities, because usually if it's in the general area, it's still okay. But there's some places it's real estate's so centric to your like area. So like in Columbus and surrounding areas, it's so different than where you're at in like Louisiana. Every market's so just completely different like that. So I'll tell you just got to be a little more careful with that. But yeah, why not do zip codes in an entire county? Zip codes can get squirrely too. There's areas in zip codes that are good and areas in zip codes that aren't good. Zips are good, but usually county. Most people do prefer zip codes. I'll tell you this personally. If I'm pulling a list in Port St. Lucie, I will do zip codes. But for Indian River, I'll do county. It's weird, but like in Port St. Lucie, only certain zip codes work. And if you're not in a good zip code, most buyers don't like that area. Just that's how the buyers are here. But I will tell you this. In like Indian River County, it's more about the city than it is about the zip code. I know it's strange to say, but even the markets that are like right on top of each other, they're all so much different. It's fascinating, really. But even in like Charlotte, it's going to be so much different. Heck, Knoxville has like 5 different markets in Knoxville. It's crazy. Jacksonville's nuts too. They're all wild, right? It's kind of fascinating. It's so cool the way it happens. I was in Jacksonville yesterday for the Florida-Georgia game. That was really fun. And I took the day to drive around some JV deals I've done. And I drove around Jacksonville, and it was like I went to 7 different cities. It felt like 7 different cities. I went to West Side. I went to like Green Cove. It was wild. It was all these different areas. And it's like I wholesaled this a JV deal. Because I like going by and seeing the JV deals I did in Jacksonville. I was like, wow, these are all so much different. Every house was wildly different. It was just kind of funny. But like that's how markets are. It was really fascinating. But yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. It was really interesting. So yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do some one-on-ones also, guys. I do give the opportunity for anybody who is willing to be coached for me for free, the opportunity to. So what I'm going to do is just post here a StreamYard link. If you have little kids, I cannot say what these people are going to say. Maybe they say potty words. I don't want them to, but maybe they do. So just FYI, close your ears, little kids, if you're watching this. I don't know what these people are going to say. But yeah. Shout out to Michael, says anyone in Central Florida, reach out to him. Aaron also said anyone in Southwest Louisiana, hit him up. Kiana says, I want to master digital bandit signs and virtual wholesaling. I paid, but now I found your free course. I want to stop procrastination. See, that's what people do. I'm just telling you guys, all right? So many wholesalers will pay thousands and thousands of dollars to learn wholesaling real estate, and then they learn nothing because they're learning from stupid little gurus who don't know what they're doing, and they're just complete dummies. That's all I can say. And then they always come to me and say, wow, I actually need to go to Zach's free course and actually learn and actually get results. Duh. It's the Zach Ginn guru cycle. Okay. You sign up for a guru. They make you broke. You're in your last option. You see my video pop up, my stupid little face. You join wholesaling.com, become successful. It's called the Zach Ginn Guru Wheel. Happens all the time. Every time someone purchases a guru course, they always come back to wholesaling.com and actually learn how to do it, right? Just saying. Tide House says, hey, what can I write on the contract to give myself time to pay earnest money or have to buy or pay it instead? Now, there's a lot of ways around it. There's a lot of ways other people talk about it. Personally, if you don't have no EMD, try $100 EMD. If the seller wants like a $4,000 EMD and you don't have it, one tip I can give to you right now is just have the buyer give you the EMD. So the one thing I like to do is I put the EMD will be paid after the inspection period. You can actually write down the contract. Once you do the assignment, they give like a $5,000 EMD. $4,000 that goes into the person's sale, and then $1,000 kind of gets for them. And you can legally do that in a lot of states. That's another one you can do. But you can actually use the buyer's funds for the EMD too, because they're technically your partner on the situation. Some laws are weird about it, but for most of the time, just ask your title company to let you know if you can or can't do it. But it's a good little tactic I will tell you to do. The Real says, no, my mom didn't name me that. I have another YouTube channel. This one just had your channel saved and gave you the notification. Appreciate the love. Yeah. Just the reason why I'm saying that is if people want to go reach out to you for a deal, man, they're not going to look up the Real Oddball Z and DM you, right? That's not how YouTube works. Make sure they know where to hit you up at. That's all I'm saying. Zach, have you been selling any deals to hedge funds? Really none. When I did sell my paper, I thought I was going to like go nuts with hedge funds. And right when sellmypaper.com like launched, it got hedge funds do not want to buy anything. It was ridiculous. And I was like, wow, whatever, right? So yeah, no, not really crazy on the hedge funds lately. They've all been drying up because apparently you can't borrow money for 2-3% anymore. So they're getting a little difficult, but this is why we deal with cash buyers, right? And they're not borrowing money. Some of them actually get pooled money, but like their buy box has just been so constricted that just go to regular buyers. That's why I've always been an advocate with that, and that's why I know it's going to work. Chad, what's up, Chad? Says, what would be the best time to SMS text blast? 2 to 7 p.m. I would say 5 to... For everybody watching this, if you're calling, get in front of a seller, following up, just getting into contact with anybody, the best marketing time for wholesaling real estate is always from 5 to 7 p.m. People are off at work. They're at home. They'll answer their phone. They're not busy with something crazy. That's always going to be the best time. So I would say if you're going to cold call, SMS text blast, talk to sellers, follow up, always 5 to 7 p.m. And then like if you have some areas at 2 to 7 p.m. The reason why I said 2 to 7 p.m. is because that's when I used to cold call. That's basically that got me really rich starting out in this business. So I'd say that. Now, let's do some one-on-ones. Here's my StreamYard link right here. Take that for a second, get some water, and start talking to people and see how I can help you guys out. All righty. All right, let's talk. Tony Montana.
Zach, what's up, man?
How's it going? How's Lamel's on here? Can I
put him on? What's up?
There's your cousin.
Yeah, get him on.
Yo, what's up? It's going all right, Zach. Thank you for bringing us both on. Made it a lot easier.
So
y'all are cousins, so it's fine.
So basically, Zach, we have a property under contract, and we have a couple questions before I guess we send the contract. So we might have it on the contract. So the seller wants 30 days after closing to take stuff from his garage. That's something that people do because he needs the money to like from the sale to contract like this moving company.
Okay.
Is that something that could be written in a contract?
How much does he need?
Like 30 days.
Wait, after
closing.
Okay. And how much are you set to make on this deal?
So that was another question. We have the contract for $215, and there's not a lot of comps in the area because the lot is huge. It's like a 30,000 square foot lot. It has a huge backyard. It has 2 garages, and then the home, which is, I guess, a 5.2. He's saying, but there's not a lot of comps, so we have it for 215, and we think it's maybe like 330 for the ARV.
How much do you think you could sell it for?
Like around 330 maybe. But there's not a lot of information for that property. It's like a weird. It's a weird.
That'd be a pretty nice deal. You know that.
Yeah.
We definitely
So-
it is.
So you always you know what I tell you. You know, bigger the problem, the bigger the payment, bigger the assignment fee. And we like that, right?
Right. Mhm.
So this seems like a difficult issue. This is not a difficult issue. This is something I deal with a lot. Now, I'm going to tell you what the honest truth is. There's only one real solution in this situation. It's easy for me to say. It's easy for you to say. It's easy for a seller to accept. It's hard for a seller to accept. Are you ready?
Mhm.
So how much do they need again? Tell me it again.
They need like 30 days because they want to use the
No,
funds.
no. How much funds do they need?
Oh, like 10 grand, he said.
See, that's not a lot. It's perfect. So what you're going to do is, if he needs 10 grand, what we're going to do is on closing day, we're going to give him $50,000 for the purchase of the property. Okay.
Mhm.
And then when he moves after 30 days, once he moves out, he has to sign the buyer and the seller have to sign that he has moved out. And then he gets the rest of the 200, whatever the math works out to of your contract price. So let's say the contract's for 100 grand. You give him 30 grand up front. And then after he moves out in 30 days, he gets his $70,000. But here's the catch. If it's day 31, he decides he doesn't want to move out, he loses his 70 grand. It's pretty.
Okay.
Hey, I whoa, right? I ain't running a free hotel here.
Right. So let's say it's 215, you would suggest like 50 grand and then the rest later.
Mhm. Yep.
But we could write that in the contract.
Mhm.
We would have to write it in the contract, right?
To hold back. Also, what you're going to do is write this down. This is always recorded. You guys know how to check this out on the YouTube channel. I like doing what they call a post-occupancy tenant agreement or a post-tenant occupancy agreement, whatever the legal definition of it is. But it's basically a lease of the person that can be a tenant of the property. So that they can be it's basically a lease for 30 days or something, whatever it is. But they can write whatever terms you want on it, right? It's a legal document. You have lawyers deal with it, right? The title company. And they'll say, hey, yeah, I'm signing here. If I'm not out in 30 days, I lose the rest of the proceeds.
Mm-hmm.
And
Okay.
honestly, like, are they really going to lose all the? No, right? If they went to court and stuff, they'd probably have to settle. But it just shows that, like, oh shoot, I better get serious, or they're going to lose extra money. And
Right.
so, but it's so funny. But like the cool part is, a lot of the sellers are going to come back to you and say, well, no, I don't like that. Of course they don't like it. But I thought you want to stay for 30 days. I thought you only need 10 grand.
Right.
Right.
And then
And so
another
you're
question.
gonna have to give on top of that too, you're going to have to give a little better deal to the buyer. Just give him an extra $5,000 of what he was going to usually get, just as a little, something. But that's pretty much it.
Okay. Awesome.
The house is like on Zillow, it's like a 2-1, but he did add like 3 more rooms in the attic. Are those actually considered rooms? They're like small, but would they be considered rooms?
Red
That's
flag
why
is 5.
Is there a closet?
There are little closets,
They used to
but they're
be.
like in the attics.
Is it permitted?
Yeah. Oh no, not permitted.
If there's not a permit, then no, we're going to say no to that.
Okay. And then you know how I said
But
it was
guess
a big
what?
lot?
But guess what? When we talk to the buyer, it's got some extra bedrooms.
Right.
When we talk to the seller, no way.
Okay.
You got to work with what you can, but usually not a permit. I wouldn't be advertising it as that though.
Okay. Got it. And then how often do people build in like backyards? Because the seller was like, yeah, I was gonna put a house in the backyard because it's huge.
Mother-in-law suite,
What's up?
like a mother-in-law suite.
Yeah. Like an ADU.
It's
pretty
common, but
big.
like it's not common for most houses, but I've had a lot of fair shares of it.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I guess we just have to figure out how much it's going to sell for, and then obviously talk to the seller about that we can't give him all the money up front until he moves out.
Yeah,
But
that's pretty much
that's
it.
yeah, that's basically all the questions we have. I don't know if Lamar has anything else.
No,
All right.
that was pretty much it. Yeah, we were just a little confused on wondering if we actually have it, for a good price, because it's a pretty big lot. That's where we were kind of, we weren't sure if we locked it up for too high or.
I think I get enough price on it.
Yeah.
I mean, based on the numbers, right? I ain't gonna comp it for 45 minutes, but I think guys you've obviously already done deals, right? That's why I
Mhm.
already know you guys.
Right.
Your first rodeo. I think you just keep it up, keep the consistency. You got a good lead here, and go after it, man.
Yeah. Thank you so
Definitely.
much. That was actually, it helped a lot about the partial money and then the rest. Thank you. I appreciate
Post
that.
tenant occupancy agreement.
Okay.
Okay,
Perfect.
awesome.
Thank you.
You'll see us next live. Thank you,
All
Zach.
right, deal done, man.
All right. Bye.
Oh, awesome. Tony and Lumel, they've actually gotten their first deal. They've been on our podcast before. Most people that I talk to on these, if they consistently show up at least 4 or 5 times, I remember who they are. I can help them out with it. So it's pretty gangster. I like it. I like helping the people out and helping everyone become the best wholesaler possible. So, David, how are you? David,
Hey.
there you are.
I was just there listening, man. I didn't have no questions there.
Oh, well, I got questions for you.
Give it to me.
How can I help you become a better wholesaler?
Hey, man, I need to open my mouth more. I got to get comfortable talking to people more. That's it. I got everything else, I don't listen to you for over a year. You educated me good now. It's me.
All right, let's work here. What market do you win?
Montgomery, Alabama.
That's a great market, man. Have you done any wholesaling deals?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a legitimate question. This is the question I ask everyone. What has your marketing been the past 7 days?
Well, I'm trying to prop stream. That's what I've been working on, trying to get educated on how to operate prop stream better. I do have a mobile billboard advertising truck. I park it in a high traffic area. Talking about real estate, probate, and everything.
Okay. Frankly, that's probably not enough marketing to get a wholesaling deal.
You're right. It hadn't been working, so you're right.
I mean, if it's not working, why are we going to keep doing it, right? It's we fishing the same lake for a year and we're getting no bites. Like at what point do we try to go to a different lake, And I'm not saying to get Montgomery's amazing, right? But there's other strategies. And there's so many ways for you to get wholesaling deals in Montgomery. I helped a lot of virtual wholesalers and there's a lot of new wholesalers coming in. So the physical ad thing, it's okay. Bandit, like physical bandit signs would be better. I would consider that besides what you're doing there. But there are other methods. There's obviously going to be texting. There's going to be calling. As of this video, you probably watched it, putting those little Craigslist ads, those Facebook ads out there.
I love it.
Heck, there's even joint venturing. There's so many ways for you to get deals. Have you been, obviously you've been watching me for a while. You kind of have some in mind. Are there any that's coming to your mind right now to get some deals?
Just put it in a foreclosed list and talking.
Okay. Have you ever considered driving for dollars?
I've got that on there, but I couldn't figure out. I got 2 more. Free.
Wait. What can you figure out about driving for dollars?
The screen doesn't go up right. It just don't appear right on there. What to do?
Okay. Well, we're talking right now, right, David?
Pardon me now?
We're talking right now. We're going to get it done.
Hey, I like that. I like that.
All right. So you're smart. You seem like a smart dude. I mean, I feel like if we can get this done, you can start going to work, right? I mean, you don't seem like a lazy guy, right?
You got that right, brother.
You're a hard worker. You don't let anything stop you. So we're going to get this done. We're going to get to work, man. Right? That's where I like it. I like your attitude. You're hopping on here. So let's talk about this. Number one, driving for dollars. We get in our car, we look for ugly houses. Montgomery's got a lot of them. You know that. So there's a lot of those type of houses, right?
Yes.
The one thing I'll tell you is, do you have any cash buyers?
Yeah and no. It just got to be. I don't know these two doctors. I know whether they'll buy raggedy houses or not. I don't think so.
We're gonna need at least 10. We're gonna need at least 10 buyers. Okay.
Okay.
We need to get these buyers done. So let's do two things at once. Okay. If you could promise to hop on this one next week also, every week we can start doing more and more. Okay. We don't have to go do everything all at once, because you're going to keep hopping on here. We're going to keep talking. We're going to keep helping you out. All right.
Gotcha.
David, how much do you pay right now to go talk to me?
How much I pay to talk to you?
Yeah.
I do $1,000 plus whatever I sell. You take
No, it's a joke. You paid $0 to talk to me right now.
right?
Right?
Okay, I got you.
You paid nothing, right?
Oh, at time it's late here.
So there's no excuse for you to hop on next and I say, oh, I couldn't hop on. I didn't have the money. Literally, it is free. I'm trying to help you for free. Okay. So we're going to hop on next week and talk. Okay. I will remember you, David, from Montgomery. First thing we need is we need to get 10 cash buyers.
Gotcha.
How do we find cash buyers? What I want you to do is just go to Zillow, go to the 4 rents, and just call those 4 rents up. Those are going to be landlords. You say, hey, my name is David. I'm actually not looking to rent out your property. I'm actually a wholesaler in Montgomery. Are you looking to buy any more rental properties? That's all you're going to ask.
Zach,
And
I love that. I love that, man. I love what you just dropped. That was powerful.
it is.
Man.
I do a lot of JV deals, David, like a lot. And when I have a deal that I can't sell, let's just go cold call the active landlords and we get deals like that.
Gotcha. I like that.
But I've mentioned that like 500 times. So I talk about it a lot, but the cool part about it is it's so powerful if you can consistently. So what I want you to do is just call those on Zillow. It's free. You could probably find 10 in the next week by doing that.
Yes.
And you're going to ask them these questions. Hey, where in Montgomery are you looking to buy? Oh, I'm looking to buy in this area, this area, this area, and this area. And guess what you're going to do? Okay, now I know the areas. I'm going to go drive around those areas and find the ugly houses. So once you lock up a deal, you can just go back to that buyer and you don't have to work too hard on selling the deal.
I like
So that's what we're going to do.
I like that. Appreciate it, Zach.
It's simple, right? You know, every other video you watch on wholesale, it's super complicated. It's all these crazy systems and all that. You just got to make it simple. Find the buyers, find where they want to buy, then drive around, look for those ugly houses, and then we start calling them up. And there's a process for it, but let's just start working on the buyers first. And when you come back on next week, we'll talk about the scripts and everything from there. I'll give you my word. It's a very easy script. Super easy, simple. That's how I get deals.
I love it, Zach. I love it, man. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, man. That was really good.
You tell me what you're going to do, though. Repeat back to me.
Hey, I'm getting up tomorrow. I'm going on Zillow tonight, looking for rentals, and those.
For rents.
For rent. Find the buyers, and talk to them tomorrow and ask them where they would like. Are they buying anymore? And where would you like to purchase it?
Beautiful. I like it. What's your script though? They say, are you looking to rent out my property? No. Hey, my name is David. I'm a wholesaler. I'm seeing if you're looking to buy any more rentals. That is it.
Gotcha.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, man. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks.
Come back on next week. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. I'll see you next week, David.
Okay. All right. Thanks, son.
Appreciate it. Guys, I'm telling you, the more simple you make this business, the more money you're going to make. This is why I flex on wholesaling gurus every day, and they can't even get close to the results that I get for everyone watching this. Why? The average person that hops on wholesaling.com, learns from the channel, starts doing more deals. Well, there's not one wholesaling guru that can even be close to the amount of people that I've helped get their first wholesaling deal. Why is that? Heck, I'm 24 years old. Why have I run laps around all these stupid broke gurus? You know why? Because I keep it simple. I actually give you the stuff that works, that actually gives results, improves. And I have the best experiment ever. Hundreds of thousands of wholesalers I teach. I get the results, guys. You got to listen to what I have to say. It actually gets results. And I still hop on and talk to people one-on-one. How's everything going? Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm good, man. Were you on last week?
No, I wasn't.
You been on for a little bit, and then you kind of stopped.
No, I mean it was just last week because I was busy, but yeah, I was there 2 weeks ago and 3 weeks ago.
All right.
Yeah,
Let's go. How can I help you out?
all right. I don't know if you remember, I had this deal fell through. I'm still working. My excitement has slowed down, I have to admit, but I'm still working. I'm trying to um, not pay attention to the emotion. So I'm still working every single day, cold calling because I use a dialer anyway, so it's easy. You know, just go through 100 calls a day. Two things. One, the code violations. Do you recommend like looking up each property individually? Because I noticed when I pull the code violations, I noticed that some of them are land, some of them are like warehouses and other different things that are like kind of useless for me. But it's a big list, so I don't know if I should just call and just qualify them and see if they're single family or not, or if I should do it beforehand.
Usually the designation is already on there, if that makes sense. Commercial, single family, residential, vacant land. Usually when you pull the data, it's on there. So I'm guessing the way you pulled it, the information wasn't on there.
Yeah, it was for
Okay.
Indianapolis. I pulled it from the GIS, and then I went to the Citizen Access website.
Well, you probably should just ask and see how you can get more information about it. Do you have PropStream at all?
Yeah, I use PropStream to look up how many linked properties
Why don't
are.
you do this? You can import that list into PropStream and it'll pop it up for you.
Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, then you shouldn't have that issue.
Yeah, that's good. Well, that's why I'm here to get brainstorm a little bit and talk to somebody
course,
that
man.
knows what I'm talking about.
Whatever you've done, man, I've done it and thought about it like a million different ways. So that's why I always recommend anyone just talk out your problems with me, because I've
Yeah,
been.
I'm like learning. It's like
course,
I'm
man.
learning. I'm learning to fail in different areas fast so that I can correct these mistakes. Like in the beginning, I was just calling any list. Now I refined it a little bit. I didn't get much, honestly, because Fort Wayne, like I did the water shut off, I did the vacants. They gave me like 400 or 500 contacts. I pulled all of them. I called all of them. Nothing really came out. But now I moved over to the Indianapolis vacant, so it's like 1,000 leads that I have to call, and I call every day. So I'm gonna be busy for a while. But yeah, that was that. And then the second thing is, I mean, I think I'm good with my script, but I guess I'm not sure.
You're not sure? Well, give
I'm
me
not sure.
the script.
All right, let's go. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello.
Hi, is this the owner of 123 Main Street?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, this is Marvin. I'm calling to ask if you're interested in selling your property.
No.
Okay, thank you.
Sounds good to me. That's how. Why do I say no, not yes? Because we're not doing a whole cold call role play. And second, most importantly, most of your calls will be no's. Get over it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
That was
how I
great.
feel.
That was great. Guess what? It was a no. So guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna keep going until you get the yes, right? That was great, man. You literally just copied my script word for word, and guess what? It works. You just gotta get enough of those leads, get going, and you'll get results, man.
Yeah, honestly, like in the beginning, I was in front of my computer. I was getting ready. It took me like 30 minutes listening to motivational stuff. Now I'm just calling from my phone. I'm like, whatever. Like either they're interested or not. I can't force anybody. If you're interested, cool. If not, I just keep going. And yeah, I guess it's right. I guess I'm doing the right thing. I just gotta work the numbers.
Oh
Keep
yeah,
moving
man.
forward. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll probably be back next week with
Okay.
another update.
All right, dude.
I sent. By the way, also one more thing. I sent out a couple contracts. I was a little upset in the beginning because the guy told me this time the guy actually agreed to the price and it made sense. He told me, yeah, send the contract. We're gonna get it done. Send it to the title company. Whatever. I send it to him. I never heard back from the guy.
From me?
No, not from you. From
From my
the
favorite?
guy.
From this
From the guy
guy?
who I sent the contract to, who agreed to my price.
Let me ask you a question, man. Are you ready? Did you stay on the phone with him?
No, because it was very loud in the background, and he was like not really
So,
invested in the conversation.
Marvin, have you gone to freelisting.com and gone through my virtual wholesaling acquisitions course, which is free, by the way?
I did, and I asked him, I said, can you sign it today so that we can go through, we can get it done as quickly as possible. He was like, send it over, I'll take a look. I said, okay. So I sent it, and I sent him a reminder. I called, I followed up. I never heard back. I mean, in the beginning, I was upset, and it kind of stopped me, but I just kept going.
You conditioned him, which you thought was going to say, but that's not what I'm going to say. The cardinal rule for virtual wholesaling acquisitions is you stay on the phone until they sign or they die. That is it. Unless they die on the phone, you are staying on it until they sign the contract. You know why? Because they get a little weirded out. I got some questions. You know what? Marvin's on the phone with me. I'm just not going to sign it. Dude, it has happened so much to me. And I have not one employee that does virtual acquisitions for me that's virtual. If they go against that rule, it is not good. I'm not going to send them any good leads. There goes my other acquisitions guy. That's the fastest way to get fired from me, was doing stupid stuff like that. I don't care how painful. I don't care if it's nail on chalkboard. You are going to stay on that phone until they sign the contract. Obviously, it's more awkward. It's a little weirder. They have to walk through and talk through the entire thing. But I promise you will close more deals doing this. You have to stay on the phone. And so a simple script is, hey, what's your email? Let me send you over the agreement right now. Cool. Let me know, Mr. Seller, when you actually see it in your email. Do you see it right now? Hop on your email and let me see. Okay, you've seen it. Perfect. Well, why don't you just read through it with me? I'm going to stay on the phone if you have any questions. And what we're going to do on the bottom is we're going to sign the agreement. Put your autograph right there on the bottom whenever you're comfortable, ready to break it down. If you have other questions, please let me know. I'm going to stay on the phone. So if you have any questions. Okay, you're still reading it? Okay. Okay. Yeah, of course. Well, with an inspection period and then blah, blah, blah. You stay on that stupid phone, man. You don't get off it until they sign or they die. That is it. Not,
Okay.
I'm tired right now. No, you stay on the phone, man. If you go through the course, it's like I have like 10 or 15 when I say in freelisting.com, like, this is a cardinal rule. You cannot break this rule. So unfortunately,
But
broke the rule, and that's why you didn't get the deal.
But then hold on. What if they say, "Oh, I'm busy. I gotta look at it." Then I'm gonna be like, then that basically that means there's not enough motivation, maybe, right?
When I have a rule, Marvin, and I make that rule, when I mean when I call it a rule, a what if, or if it's a rule. And so what does the rule clearly state? Unless they sign or die. So,
Okay.
well, I have to read it over. Well, take as much time as you want. I'll stay on the phone. Don't worry. Oh, but I'd rather do it. I know you'd rather do it tomorrow, but I can't waste my time or your time on this. I'm going to stay on the phone. That's just what my partner makes us do. Make sure. And if you have any questions, I want to be here for it. Give me no excuse, Marvin. I'll tell you. It's if they sign or die. So it's like, whatever you run at me, grandma's having a heart attack. I'm staying. Okay, well, I'll be on the phone here. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. If they die, then you just gotta let them go.
If they die, then we let it go and we go on the probate. They sign or die. That's it, dude. If they die, I get the deal off of probate. I don't really care.
By the way, the probate, I called the clerk of the court, and it's been 2 weeks. They said they were gonna get back to me because they have a monthly subscription or something, and it has to go through a process. Is that normal?
So what process?
They have some sort of qualification process that has to go through the deputy director and everybody else in the chain of command for them to allow or give me the monthly probate lists.
What county?
Allen.
I mean, maybe you have to go through a chain of command, but you'll get the list. I'll tell you that. It's public record. You will get the list. Don't worry about it. But yeah, maybe you have to go through a chain of command. It kind of sucks, but I'll allow the little games for a week or two, and then after that, I get a little antsy. So yeah, I'll play a little game for a little bit, but I ain't gonna keep those games forever.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks, so I mean, I'm calling,
still
following up,
you
whatever.
need to call every couple days, man. Calling chain of command shouldn't take that 2 weeks, dude.
I know
Take
the guy just said that the other guy was on vacation or he wasn't there, so I don't know. I'll call again tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, and hopefully they'll get it to me because the probate is very important. You know,
dude, it's
I
a
gotta
great
get the probate, but it's not.
good.
But I can't pull it off the internet. That's the thing.
Off of
I need-
email or online?
No, online. I can't pull it online.
That's
I
great.
need them.
The harder it is to pull a list, the better, man. You know that. So that's a great thing. I don't look at that as a bad thing at all.
Yeah. All right. I'll keep going. I'll keep pushing. I'm not stopping. My excitement has come down, but I made
Why
it
has
a
it come
routine.
down? Did a family member of yours die this week?
No, not that.
Are you
It's
sad?
just that in the
Are you
beginning, you're
grateful
like,
to be alive? Like the opportunity you have right now to get rich in wholesaling real estate should make you more happier than everything, man.
it makes me happy. That's what keeps me going.
It confuses me so much if you're less excited. You should be more excited. You're alive today, man. Not a lot of people got to wake up today. You did. Change your mindset, man.
Hold on. The thing is, excitement, emotions come and go. One day you're excited, one day you're tired or whatever. But the point is, you got to keep going, and that's what I'm going for. I'm
Emotions
just
come and go, but the way you look at
Exactly.
life, if you keep a positive mindset and you really truly understand what's going on, you can control if you're happy or sad. It is truly the way you look in your environment. Now, there's a lot of bad things that can happen, but I will let you know. If you're tired and you always perpetually think you're tired, you'll be tired. I get tired, but there's some things I can think of that jack me crazy up to get excited. And so a lot of it, yes, does your emotions come into play, but I would say 90% of it comes to the way you look at it, not what's going on. It's not about what happens to you, it's how you react to it.
And I have a good why. That's why I keep pushing. I got to make it happen, Zach. I got to. And once
right.
I'll be on here. I'll tell you about it, and I'll praise you for it.
All right. Go after it, man.
All right, bro. Take care. Thank you.
Take care, man. Oh, Thomas, my man. What's up? Thomas. Hello. All right, Thomas, if you want to hop on, let me know. All right, let's see here. We got, oh, there he is. There you are.
What's happening?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Dude, I'm absolutely fantastic, ecstatic, man. It's been quite a minute since I've been watching your videos and finally got to get it. This is my first live I've actually got to make while it's actually been live, I believe. So, and this is actually,
I would have remembered your beard, man.
Yeah. I haven't been on here before, but yeah, man, this is dude, you're changing my life for sure. I was a part of Yellow Freight and management when they went bankrupt, and just laid myself and all 33,000 of my employees and coworkers off. And I just made the decision to get into something that's more service, and this is it. What else? What's better than helping somebody with pre-foreclosures with the biggest investment that they'll ever make in their life?
That's it. I like it.
Hey, man, I'm in here, bro. I'm telling you, and I ain't never gonna stop, man. I ain't never stopping, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, I got people in your group telling me to calm down, and then they come back. I tell them never that, and they delete their comments. It's up there, right? I tagged you in it.
Oh yeah, dude, I see it. People are, oh, calm down, dude. Don't get so excited about
Yeah.
wholesaling. I'm like, no, I have the
man.
power to change my life. How is this not the most exciting thing ever?
Yeah, I'm in here, dude, and I know what life is. I know how valuable it is, man. I'm a heart failure, heart disease survivor. I was born with it, and had surgery my junior year or sophomore year of college. I was supposed to die my junior year of high school. With an artificial heart valve I have now. I had an aneurysm that was supposed to explode. So, dude, I'm beyond blessed, and then I'm also beyond blessed to be in this. So, like, I got cussed out by a first seller the other night. Just kept rolling, man. I ain't even worried about it. It's little stuff.
You're richer than any man in the graveyard. You know that.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
I like your
Hey.
mindset. So how can we start working? How can I help you out?
Yes, sir. It's perfect. I've got so many things I'm trying to do. I'm in the middle of working full-time nights. So I work, I get up at 2 p.m. and I work until I get to work at 5, and I'm there till about 5:30, 6 a.m. And then, before that, about an hour and a half before that, I'll do reverse driving for dollars. And then about an hour and a half after work on the way home from Nashville, I'll do reverse driving for dollars. And then I'm getting some leads on that. Get down from there. Sorry, man. Getting some leads from that, and working with one right now, a gentleman. He's asking $275. The ARV on this property is $290. There's 8 comps that have sold anywhere between 200, like 190, 200, all the way to 290. The rent on it is $1,350 at the bottom end without touching it, without doing anything to it, and it can get up to probably about $1,650, $1,700 per month. I was trying to lock it up. I offered him $150 starting out. He wanted $275. I offered him $150 starting out. Worked all the way up to $200, and then he's not having $200 either. My max allowable offer was, is rather, $225. And so I'm going to call him in the morning and then come back with an offer at probably going to start like 215 and then go up again to 220. Was thinking that rather go up again to 220, try to lock it in, and then if I have to, go up to 225, and then after that, not say anything else to him about it. But I tried to shop it off at the same time while trying to lock it up, and this buyer told me that there wasn't enough. The rent didn't validate the debt, which means he wasn't a cash buyer. So I just told him I wouldn't bother him again.
Okay, so he doesn't want to negotiate anymore.
The buyer, I mean the seller.
Yeah, the seller.
Yes, he's still accepting offers.
Okay,
but he didn't. The conversation was cut. I was driving. I had to go into work, so that was on my way to work, and I pulled into the office and was like, "All right, man. So I'll keep shopping it around and see what I can do." I asked him if he made sure it was cool.
Wait,
if
is
I
the
could.
MAO 250 or 225?
I'm sorry.
What's the MAO one more time?
225, $225,225.
If he's at 220 and the MAO is 225, that's kind of tight.
Yeah, he's at 275.
You already know.
To get it.
Too tight.
It's too tight.
I mean, if a buyer's willing to buy it for 225 and he wants 270 for it, I mean, that's negative equity, right?
No, he's got 270,000 in equity in it, is what PropStream says.
I don't care what PropStream says. I care, dude. It's all about.
Well, I'm sorry. He's got it cash. He got it from an estate, and that's another thing I've ran into with this too. Is all PropStream information on this property has been incorrect. It says he's in pre-foreclosure and that he's owned the property for 16 years, and that's incorrect. Turns out he just bought the house from an estate last year.
What is a stock worth?
What somebody's willing to pay for it.
What is your real estate deal worth? What someone is willing to pay for it, right? You're a smart guy. You know this.
Yes, sir. No, I'm saying I don't have anybody willing to buy it right now.
And the average guy wants to buy it for 220. Of course, it ain't going to work. We're going to have to get below what people are willing to pay for it, and then make money in between that.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I think I messed something up somewhere. Nobody's trying to get it for 225. The max allowable. My MAO is 225. Okay. 225,000. Yes, he's at 275. That's what he wants, 275. I offered him
275,000.
Yes, $275,000, and we're in the negotiating process. I started offering after I got his price out of him first, and then I said I can't do 270. After I came back the next day, we did the inside tour. I saw what it looked like. And I said I can't do 270 on this. But what I could do is 150, and he wasn't doing that. We got all the way up to where I'm at currently, 200, and then I had to go into work, get out of the truck, go into work, and then now my plan is to call back and go from 200 up to the max liable offer and see if it will work. Because I was going to try to move it for 250,000.
I mean, if you can move over 250, yeah, sure, right?
No, it's worth it. No, it's like, yeah, I know somebody would grab it, and I have another guy that said he's got a hedge fund that might be interested in it. Which, yeah, I know I saw your expression on that as well. I've been diving deep. I've got multiple notebooks full of notes from all your videos, dude. I'm not messing around with this shit, dude.
I know you're not messing. We're in Tennessee.
Nashville and Clarksville. I do live in Clarksville, work in Nashville, but I'm born and raised in Nashville. I got my both baby brothers live in Maryville and Knoxville, so I'm trying to work out there as well.
Is Clarksville the one with the military base?
Yes, sir. Fort Campbell.
There is okay. Oh,
I'm out here. I'm out here driving down the subdivisions with my flashers on at 2, 3, 4, 5 in the morning, putting sticky notes on doors.
You see the podcast I did with Saheed and TJ?
Man, I've got so many names because of work and all the drivers I deal with. If I saw their faces,
I know, but hey, this is something of interest.
Yes,
these two guys, Saheed and TJ.
Everything you say is something of interest to me, man.
Yeah, they are in Clarksville and they're making 6 figures a year.
Dude, we're gonna roll.
So the people you might want to be talking to. Let me Saheed. Let me get it.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you.
I know people in Clarksville though. Like working at the military base. Like that's why I know that area actually well.
Oh yeah. My girl is actually a veteran. You know, I'm up here with her and her 7-year-old son, and got a little family up here, man. So, but this is my ticket not to have to work for another man again, and this is the way out. I'm not gonna have to worry about another.
So it's called How Saeed and TJ Made 50 Grand in 6 Months Wholesaling Real Estate. SAYEED. So just search Saeed, flip with Rick. It should pop up.
Got you. Absolutely.
Actually, it's probably interesting. So go check that one out just for information for you. But, I mean, I would probably meet the guy at the house if you can.
Again, I've met him there. He gave me a tour on the inside, and that's when I
think
started
you meet
off.
him one more time, man.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I'm going to keep going for sure.
And
absolutely.
you say, hey.
He's just the only thing, he lives 3 hours away, and he was staying there. This is his only property. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's a cluster F, man. But I'm going to try to do everything I can to make it work. I ain't playing again. I feel like I got a broken record. I ain't playing no games, dude. This is my favorite shit. This is literally my favorite shit ever. Like I see how you feel, man. No doubt. 100% understand.
I would go try to see the meetup. Just call him, see if you can meet him at the house. He might not be able to, but just try it. Say, hey, are you ready to make a decision, yes or no, on doing something? I'm not here to waste my time. I know you're not here to waste your time.
Absolutely. And I know he doesn't want to deal with a realtor. He's saying he wants to try to get, because he's talking about Zestimate and all that. So it's not worth $275. The only thing, you know, it's worth somebody to grab it, you know, cheaper than that, and then sell it for what he's wanting to after they do some more stuff to it. He's put new carpet and stuff into it, but it still needs new soffit and siding, and you know, needs some stuff done in the backyard. So it's not where he wants it to be yet. He's just trying to take advantage of the market. Market's not where it's at anymore. No,
and I love telling sellers, I'm like, hey, Zillow actually used to buy houses at the Zestimate, and guess what happened? It went out of business.
Yeah, exactly. And that's another thing I told him too, is that, you know, hey, I just want to let you know that, you know, I'm at 200 right now. You know, the way the market is, you say you call me and the realtor's not doing what you need him to do, you know, the market's just going to keep going down. It's not going back up. So I'm 200 now. When you call me, say it's 2-3 weeks, I could be at 170, you know, $100,000 off where you're at right now. He says, yeah, I get that. So I'm hoping this conversation tomorrow goes in my favor. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling froggy, man. So I'm gonna jump.
Keep it up. Keep consistent. Clarksville, there's deals there, man.
A lot. And I got a buddy, my best friend just moved down to Cape Coral. I've been talking to him about this as well. He's an electrician. He's going to be helping me a lot with this. I've got a lot of friends in construction as well in this business. It's going to help me a lot. There's 317 pre-foreclosures down in Cape Coral. So I'm going to start working those as well. He's going to be...
There's a lot, man. There's a lot of deals. I'm glad you're able to hop on the live stream. I know I don't really do the 3 a.m. live stream, so it's hard for you to go see it. But I get the night shifts, man. That's why I do these at really late at night too. It's because like
dude.
Out to the people that, you know, can't do it West Coast or stuff like that. So man, keep consistent.
Yeah.
Reach out to local wholesalers and A lot of people are going to tell you in the comments, that's a bad deal. Screw it. Go to the next one, right? What I'll tell you is, yeah, the chance of that being a mega deal is probably lower than just the average motivated lead.
Yes.
But I'll tell you, you line 10 of those up, I'll probably close half of them. It'll take me a while to follow up with them, but they are closable. Not every single one, but it's worth just going after and attacking, right?
Absolutely. And I'm gonna do my goal is so just to keep the because I have the liquidity to do it right now to get on Flip or Work Plus, but I was trying to keep you guys from having to
Give me
do
a
extra
JV deal,
paperwork,
dude.
whatever. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. So I'm
I'll
just
get that
working on
deal.
getting a JV deal to send it to you first
deal,
before
man.
I just buy it.
I get a lot of gurus screaming, "Oh, I'm charging for it." I'm like, Joe, bro, I'm trying to get everyone to send me some JV deals, man. I'm here to make some
They have
money.
no idea. Dude, you should be
All
charging
right,
for
sorry.
dude. You should be charging for Flip or Whip Press. Anybody else that says you shouldn't be doing it needs to be quiet, dude. You give so
Oh,
much
no, I don't
information
care.
out. You're changing lives, bro. You're changing lives.
Send me a JV deal. If you send me a deal in Clarksville, I could probably get sold in 2 hours.
I got
So
you.
send me the deal, man. Let's do
Yeah,
some
well, the only
deals,
reason
right?
I haven't done that yet is because I'm using that as my out. I'm trying to do everything else I have to do before I send you the deal. So
I get it, man.
yes,
Dude,
sir.
if you send me a deal and I think you're going to make 60 on it, I'm like, you just make the 60 and then just pay for the Flipper Plus. It'd make you more money. I've done that before.
You're good, man. Hey, dude, I'm not worried about any of this. The
I've
money's
done that
gonna
on
keep
two
coming.
Flipper deals. I'm like, dude, you're going to make 50 on this. Do it yourself, then just pay for it.
Yes, sir.
I do that
got
too.
you.
So, guys,
Yeah.
go get the deal. You know you're always invited on here to talk, and
I
we're good to
appreciate
go.
you. I appreciate you, my brother. I'm gonna be praying for you as well. And again, I thank you so very much. It's again, dude. You're gonna see me go to the mountain, brother. I promise you.
Keep it
See
up,
you,
man.
bro.
Appreciate it. Love it. I love to see that kind of energy. I love to see the people that wake up every single day knowing it's a gift to be alive. It's a gift to go out here. And it's a gift to be able to wholesale house. It's a gift to be able to put air in your lungs and start going after and chasing after your dream. Not just my dream, not everyone's dream, your dream. So, guys, if you want to go out here, get rich, wholesaling houses, go to freewholesaling.com. It's my stinking free wholesaling course. Show you how to wholesale for free. Show you how to get rich, get your family rich, and everyone rich. Guys, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe, go wholesale some houses, and see you soon.